The Desert Phantom and Desperado in general got even more buffs in update 52.0, and here's what they were. First of all, the Twin Sixes is 1k cheaper, and the Blazing Suns upgrade is 1k more expensive, so outright this is the same price as before. Next up, the Deadeye got a small Pierce decrease, and lastly, the Bottom Path Desperado got buffed. First off, with the Avenger getting a 2k price decrease, and then in addition to that, the tier 3, 4, and 5 Bottom Path Desperados now have more knockback than before. So today, that's the Desperado path I'd like to focus on, as I take on one of the most difficult maps in Chimps mode. Let's hop right into it. Okay, and for this Bottom Path Desperado showcase, guys, we are on the map Ravine. I think this map could be decent for the Desert Phantom because you can have it in this location where it's going to deal with 3 of the 4 lanes pretty easily. Either way, off the start of Ravine, you typically see 3 Dart Monkeys being used. I was wondering if it's possible to start with Mer Monkeys, for example. I'm pretty sure 2 Mer Monkeys can beat round 6. I've tested this in the past. That does appear to be the case. Then round 7, I can afford a Dart Monkey over here. But that's definitely not going to work, is it? And the Dart Monkey is basically everything I can afford. If I buy, like, Echo Sense Precision, maybe? No, the Seeking sucks. Okay. Well, 2 Mer Monkeys isn't going to work. What about a Mer Monkey and Desperado start? I think this can also beat round 6, but I might run into the same exact issue in round 7. We'll have to wait and see. The problem is I don't have enough money for a Dart Monkey either with this start. Let's put you on strong targeting first. No, I'm still dead. Man. I unfortunately don't think we're going to get a start to work that doesn't involve the triple dart, so we'll go back to the good old-fashioned 3-dart start. This one's on strong, this one's on last, and this one is on first. If my placements were correct, we should be round 6. There we go. Then on round 7, we got quick shots on this bottom Dart Monkey and spam the sword because we're going to deal with the second green balloon from the right-hand side track with this. There we go. I guess I didn't test out using the sword for the other starts, but I didn't look like I was very close. I doubt the sword would have made any difference. I don't know. Either way, round 7's defended. And then round 8, we need to get another Dart Monkey on the left-hand side. Then we'll get our 5th and final Dart Monkey for the early game on round 9. If you guys have ever watched a Ravine video, this is pretty much the standard start you see all of the time. But now I think we can kind of change things up. Maybe include some Mer Monkeys or Desperados in here for the future rounds. By the way, we brought Adora as our hero, which might seem weird because I'm not using a Sun Avatar-based strategy, but you'll kind of see the reasoning for it later. I will need more defense round 10, by the way. I think we should upgrade the Dart Monkey on the left and probably work it towards a Trip Dart for the early game. That defends. Nice. And then on round 12 here, the yellow balloons are going to be really annoying. Wait a second. Is this enough to defend? Oh, nice. I did not think we would defend those yellows. Okay. Maybe we can just go straight for Adora here. That would be ideal, but I kind of doubt it. How close are we? We're about $200 off. Round 14 is definitely going to kick my butt though, right? Yeah. Okay, let's just get this guy to the Trip Dart. And I think one other thing I'll purchase before saving up for Adora is a Desperado over here. This is probably going to be what we build into the Desert Phantom later. Pretty solid spot with a lot of track nearby, so the shotgun will be utilized well. And let's see if this defends round 14. Looks like it does. Round 15, if I have Desperado on first targeting, it should prioritize the balloons on this bottom lane because first calculates how close they are to the exit, I think. So, this round gets defended. Okay, and round 18, we should finally be able to get our hero down. As far as Adora's placement is concerned, I think having her more towards the left-hand side is technically ideal because we'll have the Desert Phantom focused for the right-hand side, you know what I'm saying? The only problem is making that play. I might die here. Yeah. Actually, how about we place Adora over here? There's a secret spot you can place underneath the trees. I think this is a better location because Adora's going to give me more range later, so with some leveling, she'll be able to reach both sides, you know what I'm saying? Round 19, though. I'm still struggling. Maybe put Desperado on strong. With a little bit better RNG, I might be fine. Okay, we're good. Nice snipe, Adora. And we've also got Adora's level 3 ability now, so when you use that, it increases her range significantly. The other nice part about Adora is that she obviously ignores obstacles, so that helps out too. And we've got the Camel Balloon in round 24. I think we're just gonna buy Eagle Eye because I will want to get the Bullseye cross path on my Desert Phantom. I'm pretty sure it's normally the preferred cross path because the top path excels at getting more attack speed for having balloons that are far away from it or not that many balloons in its range. And when I have a Desperado spot like this, there's pretty much always going to be balloons next to Desperado. And basically balloons have to be next to Desperado to use the shotgun anyways. Round 26 though, let's just use Adora's ability against the Zebras, I think. Don't really want to spend money upgrading these Trip Darts anymore. Alright, can we defend round 27? I've got the Trip Dart on last targeting, which I think's the ideal targeting, and then we have Adora and everything else to help me out for the left-hand side. Come on. Don't die there. Yep. We're hanging on. Let's go. Okay, we've made it to round 30. I think I'm going to be dead against these lead balloons because I don't have Adora's ability available. So what if we try this? I can sneak an alchemist into here to alch buff Adora, which will give more damage and everything, more range. Does that allow me to defend? We just kind of need the bolts to seek to pop the left-hand side leads, which it's working. Okay. Let Adora cook, guys. This is turning into an Adora showcase for the early game, but trust me, we'll be utilizing the bottom path Desperado a fair bit later. Okay, we've made it to round 33. I'm definitely dead to camos here. Let's try upgrading this Dart Monkey to camo protection then, and we'll upgrade Desperado. And hopefully Desperado can deal with the right-hand side camos. Dart Monkey can deal with the left. That's my thoughts. Okay, this is working. And finally, we can afford Enforcer on round 35 here. Let's spam the upgrade. Oh, we actually got close to dying. But we're fine. Round 36, though, might take me out. So yeah, we need to use Adora's ability, but the problem is I don't think the ability is going to last long enough to deal with all 3 waves of pink balloons. It doesn't. So this third wave, there's no way I'm defending, right? Man. What if I upgrade this Dart Monkey on the left to a Spike-a-Pult mid-round? Let me cook. Okay, does this defend? Oh yeah, Spike-a-Pult's going crazy. Dude, Spike-a-Pults are so good on this map. Now, it is kind of a waste of money because the Spike-a-Pult's not really going to do anything for me later in the game. But you have to remember, since we have Adora, we have that Blood Sacrifice ability available. So we can sacrifice things to increase Adora's leveling more, which will be really nice. Okay, I think it's finally time to get a village in here. I'm going to try placing it as far to the left as possible with still reaching the Desperado. Yeah, there we go. Because we want to leave it outside of the shotgun's range. So we maintain 3 Enforcer stacks. If I have towers inside the shotgun range, it makes the Desperado attack slower, which obviously we don't want. Okay, and I do need to think about what we're going to do for round 40 because we currently definitely lack single target damage. Round 39 should not be too difficult for us though, I'd imagine. Looks like we're defending nicely. Okay, let's use Adora's ability. First of all, let's see how we do against the MOAB without buying anything. We basically need to pop the MOAB class layer down early. That way we can shotgun blast the ceramics, but not enough damage. How about we buy primary training on this? Increase the range, increase the pierce of my Enforcer. See how this does. Come on, pop it. Oh my gosh, that was close. Okay, I've got an idea of how we can actually do this. We're going to buy Blood Sacrifice on Adora 1 round earlier. That's going to make it so I have this ability off cooldown for round 40, and then we should be fine. And then in addition, we'll upgrade this village to primary training. I'm going to sacrifice you, and I'll add a glue gunner right here to help glue the ceramics. Okay. Please say this defends, finally. I've taken enough attempts trying to beat round 40. And we did it. Nice. It is nice to have that Blood Sacrifice ability now, though, because we can start sacrificing some useless Dart Monkeys and keep increasing Adora's power. Ooh, camo balloons, though. What should I do for camo detection? I could get a camo village, but I think I'm probably going to go for an overclock later. So in that case, let's just get discounts on you, and then I'll get cleansing foam for the left-hand side. This should work for the camos. We can also just use Adora's ability to play it safe. Yeah, we're fine. Feeling a little bit more comfortable with my defenses now. We can probably just sacrifice this glue gunner as well. I don't really need this anymore. All it's doing is making my Desperado attack slower. That's the advantage of having Adora with Desperado. We can remove things that are in this guy's range. And also, let's get stronger Stimulant up. Does that make his range too big? That's my question. Wait for the Alch buff to apply. No, look at that. We still have 3 shotgun stacks. I was wondering if this Alchemist would be in the range, but it's not. Okay. I think our placements of things are pretty solid here then. And on round 49 here, yeah, we can't afford the Avenger. I forgot it's actually cheaper now too, only 7,000. Beforehand, I think it was over 9,000, so saving 2,000 plus there is definitely nice. Round 50, thankfully the MOAB's on the right-hand side. Avenger has that knockback against it. If the second MOAB comes from the left-hand side, I might be in trouble. I don't actually know how this round plays out. Let's see. No, it's actually right-hand side as well. Okay. Should be easy for me then. Let's go. Oh, and round 52, we've got a MOAB on the left, 2 MOABs on the left. Okay, I'm gonna die there. I've got an interesting idea though. We can utilize an upgrade I haven't utilized in chimps for a long time. That being the bottom path Desperado. If we can afford a giant condor, I can just pull blimps from the left to the right and focus everything on the same lane that my Desert Phantom is on. I feel like that would play out really well. The only problem is I can't afford the giant condor yet. Wait a second. Now the MOABs are coming from the right-hand side. I guess you could just retry the same round and get different results. There shouldn't really be RNG with maps that are, especially in the expert category, but, you know, I'll take it. That allowed me to beat the round. Then we can afford Giant Condor on round 54. Perfect. And with that, I can get a Desperado in the top, merge these, and target the reticle over here. That should pull. Yeah, there you go. See what I'm talking about? Now we can move the MOAB just like that. It's fantastic. Round 55 should be really easy. I think we've got a pretty solid defensive synergy going on here so far. And Desert Phantom's 33.4k. I feel like that's cheaper than it used to be. Unless I'm crazy. Maybe I'm wrong. Either way, round 59. Oh, camo leads are a problem. I've got an idea of how to deal with these. Let's add an acidic mixture dip into the mix. That's going to give me better uptime with lead popping power in the sky, which will also help me out later for the Desert Phantom to allow this guy to pop DDTs, because that is one of the main weaknesses of the bottom path Desperado. It's a lack of lead popping. Does it give me enough uptime? Oh, it looks like barely. Hang on, let's go. All right, BFB. I think the Falcon can drag it, yep. So we'll really need to only deal with 4 MOABs here, thanks to my giant condor. Let's go. And the MOABs are dead. All right, purple balloons around 62 are gonna be really annoying because Adora can't pop them. I currently have the start mechanic last to hopefully pop the purple balloon layer and Adora on first. I'm saving Adora's level 3 ability as well, in case I need it. Okay, Fortified MOAB. Giant Condor can still drag that, yep. And look at that, we defended all of the purples, let's go. Now around 63, can the Avenger handle this? That's the question of the day. It's looking like it can pretty easily. The extra knockback from the buff definitely is at play here. I mean, just look at how much these balloons are getting knocked back. It's significant, I'll say that much. Oh wait, Condor's not gonna grab every MOAB from this round. The problem is we're making the MOABs get dragged too far. What if I change the reticle to this location? Okay, does this work? It's actually doing a lot better at the dragging, yeah. And then hopefully we can drag the last one. That's solid. I probably should have had the reticle there to begin with, but I don't have that much experience with giant condors, so you guys are just gonna have to bear with me here. Everyone's learning, you know what I'm saying? All right, round 65, not a problem. We've pretty easily made it to round 71. You could basically always get a streak of easy rounds after 63, so no issues there. Since I'm 5k away on the save for the Desert Phantom, I think I'll pretty comfortably complete that save up, which is nice. Round 72 is not looking too bad for me here. Oh, what is the giant condor doing? Oh my gosh, he just did like a crazy route. I think we'll afford this round, maybe. Just in time for round 75. Actually, we're not gonna make enough money in 74, I'm pretty sure. Right, well, there's a BFB, and then there's actually still more ceramics coming out. Maybe I'll afford. Come on, get it, get it. There we go, let's freaking go. Desert Phantom has been bought. And as I said earlier, we are gonna probably overclock this, but I don't wanna just buy the overclock right away. If I don't need it, we'll see how long we can defend without overclocking. And you can just see the Desert Phantom absolutely destroy these BFBs. It's quite satisfying. This is dealing, it's still dealing the same amount of damage it used to, but it'll be knockbacking better, which we'll see more in the later rounds. Okay, round 76, actually, that does take me out. In that case, we'll just use 2 Adora abilities, and I'm assuming that'll be enough. Yep, and Adora's level 12, by the way. Ideally, we get level 20 Adora in the late game to help me out a lot. I do have more things I could sacrifice into Adora as well, like this like these triple shots don't really do anything for me here. But we won't sacrifice them yet. Actually, I think I need to sacrifice them on round 78, because these ceramics are running through. My Adora needs that extra juice. Let's do it. And now we defend the first wave. Oh wait, the second wave will still kill me though, because what is my giant condor doing? Bro, this guy be taking the weirdest flying routes. But I'm still gonna die to the second wave of ceramics because the cleansing foam can't decamo everything. There's no way. And giant condor is not gonna pick up enough ceramics. I mean, it can definitely try to defend, but I don't think it's gonna work. Like, see what I'm talking about? We're just dead. In hindsight, maybe I should have gotten that camo village I was talking about. Let's just do this then. I added a signal flare to the mix. Okay, defend. Yeah, we're good. Signal flare made the difference. Round 79. This round should be extremely easy to defend with our Desert Phantom. Let's see. It's looking like BFBs stand no chance. The ZOMG in round 80 actually could be a problem though, because the giant condor can't move ZOMGs. And if it comes down this left-hand path, then I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with it. But what path does it take? Okay, it takes the right-hand side. Hopefully this is no problem then. We can actually see the Desert Phantom's knockback in action, maybe. Okay, we didn't really get to see it much in action, but we'll see that more later. How do we look against Super Ceramics in round 81? We can't even see the Super Ceramics come out. That's funny. Okay, no problem. And can Giant Condor group every BFB to the right on round 82? Let's see. Currently, it's looking like that's exactly the case. This upgrade's kind of insane. I feel like I should have been utilizing it more in some of my previous chimps videos. I am liking it. These are the rounds where Giant Condor struggles though. There's just too many MOABs for it to grab every single one. So I guess I'll use Adora's abilities to help me out, but that still might not be enough. We are handling, wait a second. Maybe we'll be okay. Oh, dude, the ceramics just take too long to deal with. Okay, here's what I'll do for this round. We will sacrifice this mortar and then add a druid on the left. Druid of the Storm, just to knock back ceramics, because it's really what we're dying to. We'll try to wait a little bit before I use Adora's abilities as well. Now. Okay. This kind of is working. Adora's level 3 ability now. Do we defend the MOABs? Come on, druid. Yes. One more MOAB. Nice. And then the BFBs should not be a problem. BFBs are a lot easier for the Condor to take care of than MOABs because they're obviously just slower. A couple rounds later, we have $40,000 on hand, which is pretty solid. 4 ZOMGs should not be hard for me to deal with at all, especially with the knockbacks from Desert Phantom. Let's see. Oh yeah, first one was dealt with nicely. Second one, perfect. If we start struggling to right-hand side lane rounds, we can indeed get more beast handlers over here as well to increase the range this guy can grab from. But at the moment, the rounds that come from this side are really easy. Round 88. This round could be a bit threatening. Again, the MOABs that come from the left are the problem. Oh, wait a second. ZOMG on the left. That is an issue. I think I need to save Adora's abilities for that ZOMG, so I can pop it early, and then grab the BFBs. Okay. Use Bull Lightning now on strong targeting. That's going to focus the left-hand side ZOMG. Perfect. And then hopefully Desperado can actually use the pistol a little bit on the COMG on the left. Yes, there we go. You can see that's actually occurring a little bit. Yep. Pop this. Tiny bit more damage, yes. Grab these. One more grab. There we go. Oh my gosh. It almost didn't get that grab off in time. Nicely done, Condor. Okay, round 9 DDTs might be a little bit problematic. This is the only DT round that comes from the left-hand side though. Let's use Adora's abilities and see if that can help me out. I just need to pop 1 DT. Oh, that was almost there. I only need to pop 1 DT from the left. Try that again. Oh wait, we're dying from the right as well. I guess the AMD buff uptime is not as good as I thought. Let's get a third AMD. Yes, yes. Why am I still dying to DTs on the right with 3 acidic mixture dips? That's crazy. The thing is, if I get a 4th one, I think that ends up being in its range when the ALK buff is present. Yeah. I mean, I guess I can get a 4th one at the start of the round and then sacrifice it. Okay, that worked. That worked. What level is Adora? Only level 16 with the amount of sacrifices I've been doing. I feel like Adora would be a higher level because I've sacrificed a ton of things. I guess it's not the end of the world though. Round 91. How are we looking here? Actually, Desert Phantom's starting to struggle. Well, wait a second. We just got a huge shot off. As I said, it's starting to struggle a little bit, but I think we're okay. The thing is, even though the knockback got increased, you can't really see the knockback at play a lot because we're just like one-shotting all of the blimps to begin with. Another round that's kind of bad for the Condor because there's a bunch of Fortified MOABs. I really just need to get that Bull Lightning off, I think. Try using Adora's level 3 earlier. Okay. Oh, we almost got it. What if we get a MOAB shove heli? Let me cook. Because I remember seeing this in a Dorio video. There's a tactic where if you keep the MOAB shove locked in place here, it knocks back blimps and forces them to take the right path. Yeah, you can see that in action, actually. I'm forcing all the blimps to take the right-hand path here. It's like super OP. It's basically what I was doing with the Giant Condor, but with the MOAB shove instead. Now, I don't think this tactic necessarily works on every single round. There's only some specific rounds where it does work. But round 92 is one of them. Does it work against ZOMGs? That would be the cool part. It definitely doesn't. Okay, we got to use abilities here. But the other nice part about the MOAB shove is I can also slow down these ZOMGs with it to hopefully give us time to pop their layer, and then the Giant Condor can pull in the stuff. Do we defend the right-hand side ones with Desert Phantom? Okay, it's looking a little bit close, but I think I'm fine. I don't think I'm gonna pop them. The MOAB shove got nerfed at some point where it doesn't slow down ZOMGs as much either. That was really close though. Okay, I just realized I actually need extra damage around 100 as well, so just add a first strike. That'll probably give me enough support to beat round 92. All right, Adora level 3 ability. Wait, don't use it. I need one more grab. I need one more grab from you. Please? Yeah, we're good. That works. Okay, question of the day. Is the acidic mixture dip buff going to work on our Desert Phantom here? Or will I die against DTs again? Let's see. Right now it's looking like it's working. Oh, I'm still dead though. In that case, we can just use Adora abilities as well, which I feel like will make the difference. Yep, we're good. And the nice part is now that I have MOAB Shove, we can easily stall the end of round 93 to get abilities back. Having Adora abilities available for every round is going to be really big for us. There we go. What level is Adora, by the way? 17. Okay. With a couple more sacrifices, I think we can get level 20. Let's see if our MOAB Shove tactic works for round 94. I'm not sure if it does. It's currently looking like it does not. Okay. Well, this round could be a bit difficult then. We'll start off with a first strike. Bring this down. We can use Adora's abilities when I need to. Let's do that now on strong targeting so I can focus these ZOMGs on the left. We just want to pop the ZOMG layer down and then I can giant condor the insides. Right hand side I don't really have to worry about with the Desert Phantom, thankfully. I don't think I'm going to pop the ZOMGs down in time. We popped one of them, but that's not going to give me enough time. Oh, wait. It's so close though. It's so close. Okay, I added a MOAB glue to our setup on the left hand side. Let's see if that gives me enough support to beat these ZOMGs. I've got a feeling it might, but it'll probably be close once again. All right, Condor, grab him. If only the Condor could fly a little bit faster. It's too slow for my liking. Come on. 2 more grabs, 2 more grabs. 1 more grab. Please. Before I die, before I die. Oh, you're so clutch, Condor. I'm sorry for talking trash on you. You're clutch. And then once again, later, we can sacrifice this MOAB glue to get level 20 Adora, which we probably will need for round 98 is my guess. How do I... Oh, round 95 though. Again, acidic mixture dip uptime is just not good with 3 of them. And I think no matter where I place a 4th one, it will lose shotgun stacks. Like, see how it's 2x now? Maybe we... And I'm still dead. What the heck? Let's get a mortar in here then. We'll use that as a decamo. And then I'll use Adora's abilities against the DTs to help me out more, since we can't really rely on aim debuff. Okay. Sacrifice, Adora's abilities. How are we doing? It's defending kinda. Low key. Okay. Yes. Hang on. A little bit longer. I used Adora's abilities too early.
1 eternity later.
Unironically, 5 aim debuffs is indeed the strat here. We'll sacrifice the heli once again though to get the mortar down. I'm happy I finally found a way to beat round 95 because I've been on this round for like 30 minutes trying different iterations of defenses. Alright. Adora ability. Ideally we can save some Adora abilities as well. I think I've got to use Bowl Light here, unfortunately. Oh, but since I don't have the heli, I'm not going to stall this round out. Wait a second. Let's do one other thing. We want to stall the round somehow at the very end to get our abilities back. So that's why we have this beast hand there on the right. First strike now. Yes. Okay. Kind of working. Crab that. Yes. Oh my gosh. I think we did. Wait, target the mortar. Target the mortar. We don't want to... Oh, we popped it. No. I mean, we got abilities like halfway off cooldown, which is something at least. Round 94 is going to be tough now. Let's sacrifice this. Come on, Adora level 3. Please? I almost get that off. It's so close. I think I just need to spend more money, guys, to be honest. I don't like doing this, but we need to get like a cryo cannon on the left-hand side. I keep dying to ceramics on the left. If I had my abilities available off the start, I probably wouldn't need this cryo cannon, but I don't have all my abilities available. And I'm really not in the mood to retry round 95 for the 20th time. So let's see how this does. We're hanging on at the moment. This is good. Come on. Yes. Yes. Okay. Bring all the BFBs to the right. I'm not going to use Bowl Light yet. We're going to use the second sacrifice before I use this Bowl Light and first strike. Okay. Let's see if this works. First targeting on you real quick. Back to strong. Back to first. Okay, it looks like we're defending the right side. That's good. Let's see if this works now. I need 4 grabs out of you, Condor. There's grab number 1. I target the reticle a little bit lower this time as well, so the grab distance is not as far. Grab number 2. Grab number 3. Come on. It's gonna pop them. Please. No, it's so close. Let's get a beast in this location then. All right, we're gonna target the reticle right about here now. Okay, grab the BFBs. It's 2 grabs. I need 2 more grabs. Okay, 1 more grab before we pop them. Please. Oh my gosh, we finally beat round 96. Ooh, it took a lot of engineering to get through that, but we did it. Now round 97. I want to hit level 20 Adora for round 98. So we're gonna have to sacrifice something strong. We also want to stall out round 97 too. So here's what I'll do. Adora and close targeting. Let's sacrifice this. Let me cook. Adora abilities. And hopefully we can pop this CMG down quickly. Come on. Yes. Pull a BFB back. Okay. Last targeting. Keep you on last. And now use first strike. Perfect. And basically we just stall both of these BFBs, get our abilities back for round 98. How close am I, by the way, in the leveling? Only 5.8k, so we might actually just get level 20 naturally. But I'll probably want to just do a sacrifice in round 98 anyways for the extra damage Adora gets. Okay, and we do have level 20 Adora for round 98. I think I'll sacrifice my glue gunner. Let's put you on strong real quick. And use these abilities. Go crazy, Adora. First, strong. Yes. And I'm dead to something. What if I get a second MOAB glue at the top? That could maybe do something. Okay, what if we wait a second to use the abilities? Just to have the condor group up a lot of the fortified BFBs to the right side first. And then we'll use it right now. Okay. Kind of lucky. There's only 2 ZMGs on the left. That's a good sign. Be ready to micro the target between strong and first. Okay. Defend the left. Yes. Oh my gosh, we survived the left. We survived the left side. Defend the right. No, no, no. Desert Phantom, I need you to hold. Hold the line. Yes. I can't believe we survived it. But I might be dead around 99 because I don't have abilities available. And there's no way our Desert Phantom's getting the AMD buff with how the past looked. Actually, wait. Desert Phantom. Knockbacks? We might be able to make this work. Alright, sacrifice immediately. There we go. Decam all the DTs, please. Yes. Defend. Last DTs. Oh my gosh, we defended round 99. Let's go. Kind of have the abilities back on for round 100. A little bit. We want to first strike when the BAD is in the last damage stage. What should I sacrifice here? Let's think about that too. Condor, maybe? Is this enough damage is the question. It actually might not be. No way! I thought the level 20 Adora would give me enough damage to get through the BAD layer. Last second? Yeah, we pop it into ZOMGs. I mean, in theory, we could try using the first strike early. And if we could pop it into ZOMG somewhat early, then we can get knockbacks with the Desert Phantom, which might work. Pop, please. Oh, but the problem is we don't get the knockback on the DDTs in time. How much damage would this guy do? A big iron. They don't call it the big iron for nothing. Alright, please work. Pop. Pop. Yes, good knockback. Okay. I wish I had Adora abilities back for this point. That's really what I need. Wait, we defended. Let's go. Oh my gosh. 48.5 thousand spare. I was hoping that I would get 50,000 spare, but we just barely didn't. The Desert Phantom got more than half the pops, though, which is pretty solid. Adora got 680,000. And then you can check out the other pops. The Big Iron got about 500, which... I don't know. There might have been more effective things I could have spent 2k on to also get 500 pops, but that did actually get me over the hump, so nicely done. And yeah, let me know your thoughts down below about the Desert Phantom. Personally, I don't really see myself using this guy more in chimps. I think just the fact that he can't pop lead balloons and the shotgun has such limited range as well, it's kind of hard to use. It is nice having a more consistent knockback though, so I think I could see myself using the tier 4 more often for sure, especially with the price decrease. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed. Ramlak out. Peace. Have a good one.